Going into the season, we really didn't want to talk about it much. We just wanted to enjoy the season, take it one game at a time, and just take advantage of the opportunity.
Well, we really set the precedent with last year, just getting to the semifinals. Because before last year, nobody really thought of Marcus basketball whenever they thought of somebody that could go to state. So coming back just with the loss in overtime like that, it was just such a heartbreaking loss that we really had a lot of fire.
This year, just getting ready to come back and knowing that we have another chance to go back there and this time take it all the way. It was just, it was just nerve-wracking because we couldn't wait to get there and the season was just going too slow for us.
That just gave us a bigger expectation to get further and hopefully make it all the way.
Right before the season, we're doing our own things, skills training from individual to team, getting ready for this season. And, we just came together as one team. That was kind of our motto, one team, one dream this season. So we just been together as one group for this whole season. We blocked out everybody else, parties, other friends that we usually talk to, and just focused on each other. So that's how we really got ready for the season.
We started practice on October 27th, and I won't forget the day because they worked us out so hard, and I hated it, but got us ready, and I guess that really helped us for the season.
We accomplished all our goals coming into the season. We set down some goals that we had to achieve, and it was threefold. Number one, we had to have fun. Number two, we had to be great today. And number three, we had to love one another. And we definitely accomplished those three goals. And then we had a goal that we would like to achieve. And the goal that we would like to achieve was to win the 5A state championship. So we were able to do that as well. All in all, a very, very successful year. About as successful as a team could ever dream of having.
My favorite moment is probably the Plano game. That was one of my most memorable games. I think I had probably 8 threes that game. Teammates just seemed to always hit me when I was open.
Probably the Cedar Hill game. That's the most I got to play in the playoffs. I got to guard Thomas Gibson. Really helped our team make it to state.
The South Padre tournament was a lot of fun. We got to go down to South Padre Island, stayed in a nice hotel on the beach.
Before we went, we weren't like as much of a team, but when we all stayed in that same hotel, and we only stayed in like 3 rooms, and there was like 12 of us, and we came really close together, and it just made us better as a team.
Probably senior night, because I'm gonna miss those seniors most of all. They was a big part of the team, and that was the last night I'll be able to play at home with them.
One of my favorites of this year when we played Louisville at Louisville. It's one of our best games, and we just had to preserve doing win at their hostile environment.
Plano West district game. I dunked on a kid from there, and so that was pretty amazing for me. The crowd went wild. My teammates congratulated me, and it just really was a big moment in my career.
My favorite games, there's 3 of them. Sorry, JJ, but the first one was a Jordan Green. Dunked on Jordan. It's got over like 2 million views on YouTube. It's pretty incredible. And then the second game would probably be senior night. Whenever I scored a lot of points, I had like 25 points. And then third game was a state final game.
Going into the playoffs, I think we grew more as a team just because some of the outside distractions that went on, we really came together, and we really had a goal to get down to Austin, and we just took it one game at a time. We didn't really look ahead, and just whoever the opponent was, we just really focused on them, and we just moved ahead one game at a time, and then eventually got to Austin and won state.
I still can't believe it right now. Like I'm still kind of in shock. I'm still trying to think about it, about how we pulled that game off in the second half. Like that was probably the worst second half we probably played in a while, especially in playoffs.
Whenever we were down 36-31, that was one of the scariest moments of my life. Because especially after feeling that heartbreak last year and that loss in the semifinals last year, just nobody wanted to feel that again. And everybody, like the guys on the floor, they fought really hard to make sure we didn't. And we got every loose ball at the end. It was, whenever we actually won and it ran out on the court, it was unreal.
I don't know, we just went there with that mindset that it was the number one team in the state, number 2 team in the state, playing against each other for a championship. Like, what else can you ask for?
it's a feeling that everyone wants to have in their high school career as an athlete. And to be able to have it and with the people I had it with is just great. And I'm glad I have another chance to come back and do it again.
It was pretty exciting. Last year when we went, we were kind of just happy to be there because, you know, it's Flower Mound Markets, no one ever heard of us. And then this year, we were a lot better. We got better players, new people, and then we just ended up winning it all.
And not a lot of teams get to say they've been to the state tournament 2 years in a row. We have, and it's awesome going down there, having all your fans come down there support you, and then winning state this year was unbelievable.
A lot of teams would kill just to be in our position that we're in right now, but I thank God every day that He blessed us with the ability to do that, and just to be able to go down and win it. It's unbelievable. It's incredible. Words can't even explain it.
The night that we won, it didn't hit any of us. We were all in shock. It was like we were all dreaming that we actually won, and everybody was going crazy, and we just didn't know what had just happened.
I can't believe we did it. I mean, it still hasn't really hit me. I just can't describe it, basically. That's how good it was.
We've been pushing and working hard all this year to make it to state, and to achieve it and win state is just an unbelievable feeling and something that we won't forget 20 years from now.
It was just a great season to end on our senior year.
I love the seniors. I got along with every one of them just fine, and I'm really sincerely gonna miss them, but I really love the seniors. So.
I'm gonna miss them all. Lucas, Connor, and Austin. I really got close to Austin and Lucas and C-Tag this year. And they're great guys, and I wish them the best of luck in college.
They were always just really tight, and they always hung out together and stuff. They were just really close, and they never got mad at each other, even if they made mistakes on the court or something. The whole team this year, but especially the seniors leading it that way, nobody ever got mad at each other for mistakes on the court. We all just loved each other.
Just their love for the game, they love playing it, even if even though they were hurt like Connor, but he was still involved in the game. They weren't the type that if they didn't play as much or get in as much, we'll forget about y'all, I don't like y'all. They were always there for us, regardless of how much playing time they had or if they hadn't got in at all.
All of them have a little bit different personalities, which makes them special. I've known a lot of them, pretty much all of them, since 8th grade. And they're good guys to hang with on the court, off the court, real easy to get along with. And just a real good group of guys that on this.
Like Austin Bianco, and that kid's a character, man. He's always funny in the locker room. It's gonna miss him. And Lucas too. Me and Lucas would hung out right there. I don't know, it'd be different not having him around. And then C-Tag was funny too. Him and Austin always having fun. I'm just gonna miss this guy.
The precedent was set last year with our 5 seniors from last year, and they were just phenomenal at accepting their role on the team and putting the welfare of the team first. And then the 3 seniors this year, Connor, Austin, and Lucas, were wonderful in that respect. Everything was about team first, and that's what our seniors will have to do again next year.
It's going to be hard. It was hard to get back there this year, but my advice for the upcoming group, to stay humble, because we got a lot of guys coming back this year. We just got to stay humble, stay focused, keep our head, and know that a lot of people are going to come after us. They're going to do a lot to break our team up, and that varies from drugs to girls, parties, and just other nonsense that we don't even need to be worried about. Just keep your head on right and stay focused.
Just to work hard and just buy into the coach's system, because it just showed where we won state championship. So just listen to the coaches and just work hard, and then just try to absorb everything in and just take advantage of the opportunity. This opportunity will only come once, and just try to make the most of it.
Just because we won last year doesn't mean we can stop. We just got to keep pushing, keep fighting, keep getting better day by day so we can get back there next year and get the same feeling we had this year.
We know the target's on our back and everyone wants to beat us, so we just got to keep working and do everything we did last year and take that into next year.
Work hard, even when you don't want to. Come ready to work.
Play defense and don't get on Coach Bourne's bad side.
just to be friends with your teammates, because you can't do this unless you love your teammates, and that's what we all did. We all invested 100%, and you just got to go all the way in. Just sacrifice the little things.
Thank you to the coaches. Thank you to my teammates, JJ, Nick, AJ, Marcus, Phil, John, Lucas, C-Tag, Jacob, forgot Jacob, sorry. Then Autumn Hunt, she's my Duncan doll. She gave me a bunch of stuff.
Thanks to all the coaches putting up with us, the rest of the team for always loving me even when I messed up.
I like to thank the coaches,
my mom, my sister, all my family, the fans.
Thanks to all the fans and everything throughout the year. Without you guys, y'all meant so much to us, just showing up to all our games, and then obviously thanks to my parents with all the support that y'all showed for me this season.
Delaney and Dudenhofer for being the #1 Duncan doll.
My teammates, my coaches, and just, a lot of fans that's been there with me. And this whole school, Flowerman Marcus has been there through us, through all the struggles we have been through, with the newspaper and everything. And I just want to thank them. They've been there through everything we've been through. They've been through all our games, and the student body we had, it's unbelievable. I just want to thank all of them.
This is not just a basketball team to me. This is like a family, and I love each and every one of them. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have made it this far.
My family, especially my mom and my brother, because I look up to them, and it's just been a blessing. And my Duncan doll for giving me stuff every game day.
and everyone that welcomed me in here, and my parents and my friends out here.
I'd like to thank all my team members, coaches, managers, trainers.
The trainers kept us healthy, kept us under control, what we needed to do to get healed, get ready for next week. And the managers, they just kept everything under control. Everything was perfectly scheduled, and we did what we needed to do while them letting us know what we needed to do and them being ready at all the times. Because if it wasn't for them either, we wouldn't have made it this far, because they're part of the team too.
The managers are great. I mean, you can call them up right now and ask them to come rebound for you, and they will. They'll drop everything.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all of my teammates and the 3 coaches for being there all the time, and my parents for pushing me every day to do my best.
Thank my coaches, my teammates, especially the seniors, for all the hard work y'all put in. I'm gonna miss you guys.
I'd like to thank the whole team, because there wasn't one day of practice that I dreaded coming to, and that's just attributed to what a great group of guys it is. And I'd like to thank Coach Jones and Coach Boren. They actually did more work than I did and had more to do with our success than I did. It was a total team effort, and that made it more fun and more rewarding.